Hi YouTube, welcome back to we're reacting to Sopranos Season 1, Episode 7, Down Neck. Last episode, I think we had Tony reveal his love to the psychiatrist, and I'm not sure what her response was, if it was a yes, if it was a no.
I am so confused.
Or if it was a maybe, but
right.
It was left open. What else happened? There's some drama with the uncle.
Yeah. And then,
the power struggle, and then the FBI at the end. Because
I didn't see that part. I've never even thought about it.
So yeah, we got the FBI getting to look into the Soprano crew. So all right, there has been a lot of technical difficulties tonight, so with no further ado, we shall get started.
Got yourself done. Chosen one.
That'd be probably a terrible drive. Take every day. In and out of New York City.
It wouldn't work for me, I'll tell you what. Pizza lamb.
Here, take a swing. Shit, don't break it. Quick, it's almost time for the nun's rosary.
There you go. Come on, Soprano di Carlucci, shake a leg.
Uh-oh.
What's so funny back there, gentlemen? You care to share? Return. Up. Kick.
I don't feel so good.
I don't want any excuses.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Is that alcohol on your breath?
Oh, no.
Hey, how's the boy? How am I? I got dust up the crack of my ass and I'm starving to death. Guy's been ragging in my fucking ear all day. I'd like to kill the prick. You hear that, prick?
He actually looks...
Yeah.
He's on a tracksuit.
Is there a problem?
Look, you made your point, okay?
What point is that?
Enough with this work stoppage.
This is a union safety official.
No,
He stays until the union.
Union safety official got dressed up.
I thought it was waste management, but...
And then pop on these wheel covers, we'll check the brake pads. I'll get right on it.
Oh. Oh.
I'll get your money, okay?
We shall return. Give me a cell, I gotta call Carmela.
He does need to get rid of that unibrow, though.
They were drunk in gym class. Byron Barber vomited all over the teacher.
I spat it out.
Anthony.
On top of this, you're gonna lie to me now?
He's
I
very
love her
sorry.
sometimes. I do like her. I don't know
When
why.
he gets home.
She's so...
Anthony, why don't you wait outside?
He's suspended for 3 days.
Well, at least let me pay for the wine.
Theft of the sacrament is a crime against property. This is an affront to our holy sacristy. He's been keeping an eye on Anthony, meeting with his teachers. Why don't you pick it up from there, Doctor?
In many respects, Anthony is a normal, healthy
In many.
sister.
In most
Patricia
respects.
He shows strong skills and spatial orientation. Anthony sometimes has trouble following the rules, weighing consequences. Doesn't think before he acts. And thought that there's a good possibility Anthony could be ADD,
Look at her face.
He's
So concerned, yeah.
attention deficit disorder.
I knew it. I always knew there was something.
What is it?
It's an aggregate of symptoms. Of course, to be sure, we'll need to give him a thorough evaluation.
All he needs is a whack upside the head.
He's got an illness? It's an illness, right? You'd hit somebody who's sick? You'd hit somebody with polio?
They're like...
Nobody gets hit in our house. Not
you.
exactly my idea.
So what happens now?
He'll be given a complete battery of testing.
Let me ask you a question. These other kids, you keeping an eye on them? Are you testing them? The ones that are named Soprano?
There's no immediate plans for that.
It's a crime to suspend that child from school with all the money you give them.
Hey, whatever happened to boys will be boys.
He stole from the church. They don't make him any lower than
Meatballs.
that.
Jesus, they're bigger than the burgers.
Enough out of you.
His father was the same way.
Told me not. Please.
Well, you only remember what you want to remember. I must have had another son who stole a car when he was 10 years old. Yeah, he could barely see over the steering wheel.
Really?
How many times do I gotta say this? I don't want that kind of talk in front of this kid. That stuff is wrong. I don't condone it.
Yeah, sure.
What?
You stupid.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
What's he doing now? What's going on?
I thought this could wait till after dinner. You are not to play Mario Kart or go skateboarding for 3 weeks. And no TV. And every day, you're going to ride your bike over to Green Grove Retirement Home and visit Grandma.
Oh, that'll be nice.
It's not fair!
Well, the stuff that doctor was saying, I never saw any of that in Anthony.
You never noticed the way he picks at the tongue of his tennis shoe? Like he can't help himself.
Come.
Yeah.
You think he knows?
I don't know. She knows.
Let's you say that.
Are you in?
She makes remarks like this today with him.
Are you in the mafia?
She talked to you about me?
Talk to me? Something happened on that college trip?
Nope.
Like what?
I don't think she knew. That's what happened.
Pretty soon we're gonna have to,
Yeah, I don't think she has any idea of that.
the business.
Really?
Might got in a fight because his hand members.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Surprised you're going to bed at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to admit there's something wrong with my kid. But this all sounds like bullshit to me. Is it a disease or is it a way for these psychologists to line their pockets?
That flat roof.
Many children can really benefit by professional intervention. Do you see his behavior as a reflection of your own?
You know, if he's got this thing, we'll deal with it. If you have polio, we deal with it.
It's not that serious.
I
Calm
don't
down.
understand. Like,
Too loud.
Well, last time you were telling me that you had intimate feelings for me, but you've not mentioned it.
I think I said I was in love.
How are you doing with it?
Well, I already got a girlfriend. She's Russian. 24.
I don't know what you want me to say. He's proud about it right now.
Yeah, but why did he hide it till now?
Yeah.
Interesting that it took you so long to tell me that you had a girlfriend.
How are you doing with it?
How are you doing? How you do?
Look, I gotta ask you one more question about my son. You think I should go easy on him now or press him a little harder?
Well, that's difficult to say.
We're gonna raise, maybe? Figure this out?
Oh.
Hey, get up! Why? I don't have to go to school. I'm suspended.
What you are gonna do today is get up and go break.
Family life.
You didn't say anything about music.
Turn it off right now. I said so. For Christ's sake.
One pill makes you large,
Jefferson Airplane.
and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all.
Hey, Johnny! Johnny, come on!
Same glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle June, what are you doing here so early?
Definitely fills the part that
Yeah.
the younger.
The voices, even.
Yeah, it's just something about the.
Anthony, why aren't you on your way to school? You missed your bus. You want to walk to the colored neighborhood. Junior, big fancy car. Promise to bring a pork loin.
Non-stop! Don't you get sick of yourself?
Dad.
No, I don't think she does.
She might get sick of you.
Yeah.
You'll be good, though.
See you,
Like the outfit.
Yeah.
The curlers. They were big then. They did. Women did wear.
Hey, wait up! Shit.
Hey, Rocco! Come on, move! Come on,
That's just ain't good enough. I want to provide for you.
Motherfucker! Just prove you well.
Oh. Memories.
Yeah, flashbacks, yeah.
You're up.
I'm fucking sleep with all this shit going on. I was thinking about fucking Jefferson Airplane this morning. How about that? 1967. Maybe think about my father.
What about him?
First time I ever saw him whack the shit out of somebody.
What made you think about that?
Something to do with my son, I think, you know? What's been going on.
Why did your father whack the shit out of some guy?
I mean, he used to whack us kids around a little bit.
Really?
What was that? I mean, come on.
Child development tool.
How did you and your father get along?
Good. Was a good guy, my father. Everybody liked him. Love shellfish.
He's fidgeting.
Clams, oysters. Taught us kids how to eat them. You put a little Worcester on there, you know, you suck them down. My mother never ate anything raw.
What did he do for a living?
Retail meat and provisions. Extortion, loan sharking.
How did you feel about that?
How did I feel?
Being engaged in illegal activities. When did you find out?
Who remembers?
What you thought
You
of that
just remembered
incident
this morning. Yeah.
Are you concerned that your son is going to find out about you?
What about chemical companies? Dump all that shit into the rivers and they get all these deformed babies popping up all over the place.
Oh my.
Does he know anything?
I don't know.
How are you going to handle that?
I don't know.
Bada bang.
Nope.
Here we are.
Back again.
Tony. That doesn't sound like Anthony.
Teenagers.
My daughter's been giving me all this feminist shit about this place. Pussy. Kevin and Matt, they ever ask you about this thing on us?
I lied through my teeth, but they know. Fucking nitwits. They love me anyway.
It's hard to raise
His belly all sticking out.
I know.
Hey.
There's a track there.
Who's got an anniversary or a special occasion?
Oh my God.
What are these? Antiques? The Fed fucking X-Van was wide open. Guy went in for a burger or some shit.
No shit, FedEx.
You did this in broad daylight? Nobody saw me. That's interstate commerce, you fucking Mama Luke. You want to spend 8 years in prison for a stupid stunt like that? I take a licking, but keep on ticking.
He is such a butthole.
What's with his ass?
He's got a lot on his mind.
What do you think is going on in this one, Anthony?
I don't understand some of these pictures.
I don't think
things.
he's-
I don't get
these
that
tests
either.
really
The
tell you.
quicker you answer, the faster it'll be done.
Right now you're
There's
telling
no
me
guy?
just to be as quick as possible to get this over with.
Yeah.
How the result.
Or he's gonna say something just strange just to be, because he's not.
The horse?
Yeah. He's not taking this serious.
Yeah, he could easily.
Don't care
Yeah.
what the results are.
Watching TV, maybe?
You're home.
You know, if it's bad, the ADD, they put Anthony in special ed. Approximately 50% of children diagnosed with ADD receive help from special education teachers in this school.
Come on, we don't even know that's what he's got. You blame me, don't you?
Who said anything about that? Blame myself.
For what?
For what?
For staying with me? And who do we blame our daughter on? Straight A student. National Honor Society, featured soloist in the choir.
Yeah, this isn't going anywhere.
Father and son, right? What about daddy's little girl?
Them two are a fun couple.
Hi, Grandma.
Well, look who's here. Oh, look at that. Meet my grandson.
So this is your grandson? How come he's not in school?
Because he was a bad boy. Yes, he was. That's why.
Oh, he's a big one.
Oh my.
She had a stroke. Now half her brain is gone.
Oh,
So what should we do? What shall we do?
I'm kind of wiped.
Oh, you're a 13-year-old boy. You're too young to be so tired.
They sent me to a psychiatrist all morning. I took like 1 million tests.
A psychiatrist? They sent you to a psychiatrist?
She'll take them out.
That's all nonsense.
I hope she's old school.
That's nothing but a racket for the Jews.
You can't say that.
Dad goes.
Oh my
He
God.
does not.
Yes, he does.
To a
Oh.
psychiatrist?
Yeah,
He does not.
he does too.
How did he let his kids know when he was
That's
trying to
ridiculous.
hide in that?
That's true.
He goes to talk about his mother. That's what he's doing. He talks about me. He complains. She didn't do this. She did that. Oh, I gave my life to my children on a silver platter. And just
No, she's so dramatic. I love her. And he's not thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't have said
Yeah,
anything.
he's
Like
not
at this
thinking
point, it
anything
ain't
of
even
it.
phasing him.
He's seen her act like this how many times probably his whole life.
I was praying for something like this. Yeah, maybe we should call the auto club.
We changed tires at our house. Yesterday with the psychologist. How'd that go? What'd you talk about? Anything interesting?
Well, it's kind of between me and my therapist. You know, he told me I didn't have to say anything if I didn't want to.
Anthony, the other night at dinner, you made a remark.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. Don't worry about it. I'm not mad.
No.
I just need to know what you meant by it.
Because at school said some stuff. That you were in the mafia.
What do you think?
All those guys at Uncle Jackie's funeral, and those other guys writing down license plate numbers and taking pictures, those were feds, right? And then I was on the web, and I found this page with Uncle Jackie on it.
Uncle Jackie was a complicated man. But you loved him, right?
Yeah?
You didn't see me on that web thing, did you?
No.
Come on, Go Goose, give me a hand with this thing so we can get the algae scraped off your teeth. I'm going crazy with this shit. What he knows, what he doesn't know. He's gonna find out eventually. What difference does it make? Me.
Probably better
Could have a
you
conversation,
said something.
Right? This ADD thing, probably all genetical.
Genetical.
What about pussy? This guy is a stone gangster. He's got 3 kids. 1 who graduated and 2 who are going to Villanova.
Do you hold your father responsible for what you've become?
Yeah, sometimes I think about what life would have been like if my father hadn't gotten mixed up in the things he got mixed up in. I'd be selling patio furniture in San Diego or whatever.
When you first started therapy, you said that you had this dream about those ducks. Is this the terrible thing?
Look, if you know something, please, quit fucking around.
I think it's important to remember. You said you like the History Channel. He who doesn't understand history is doomed to repeat it.
My father.
Hands off!
Yeah.
Why are you smiling?
Just thinking about my uncle.
The one with whom you have all this static?
Uncle June. Probably about 8 or 9. And my sister came out.
The one who lives in California?
Yeah, Janice.
How does she feel about your parents?
Who gives a fuck what she thinks? She calls herself Vishna Mata or something. Soprano wasn't good enough for her. Fucking wannabe dothead.
Why were you thinking of your uncle?
Jeez.
I'm getting in the car. Why? Where are you going? Someplace. Dad, where are you going? Can I come too?
Your mother wants you to help her get the screens down to the basement.
He said no.
Janice?
My mother was inside. It was a Sunday.
But you said...
I said we'd see.
Please, you wanted to give me anything for Christmas if we get things. And you won't have to tell me to take the garbage out.
I'm not supposed to have to tell you to take the garbage out. I don't want to hear about that stupid electric organ anymore.
It's not stupid, it's fun.
I said enough. You won't give me a moment's peace.
Where were they going today? I don't know why I couldn't go.
That's because your sister does as she's told.
Oh.
That's driving me crazy.
Mess with her.
Oh, not.
She said what?
I could stick this fork in your eye.
She
wasn't gonna do it.
She might.
Holy shit, what's doing all this?
What's the problem?
On account of where they were going.
The toll now stands at 11 dead and 600 wounded.
Mom, I'm going to the CYO to play ball.
Take a bat with you. What they're doing on Springfield Avenue.
Well, she was concerned with plastic. I don't think this is a safe, really good idea. But he's...
You gotta hold it.
Nothing sounds... Yeah.
Come in, I'm
But not... Because if it hooks down, then you're stuck.
Get off the car and just wax the damn thing.
Like, why don't they take him?
Uncle June?
My heart was broken.
You felt your father was showing favoritism. Did you confront them?
Have you been listening to what I've been saying? Kids don't confront in my family.
But how does this pertain to the situation with your son?
Come on, move it. What in the world? No. Get back
What's the matter with you cops? Okay, baby.
And the clown. Oh my god.
I'm not saying shit to you guys. That's Johnny Boy Soprano.
Using my sister Janice as a front, all the guys brought their daughters so that when they did their business, it looked sweet and innocent. Turned out it was no big deal.
To see your father handcuffed?
Well, at the time, I thought my head was going to explode. But when I got home, my mother had a different perspective, which made me feel better.
Go wash up.
I know.
What do you know?
I saw him getting arrested. What did he do?
They didn't do anything. They just pick on the Italians.
Came home in a couple of hours. We were watching Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan.
Hey, Livia! Look who's home!
What happened?
What happened? Stopped at Nasto's, got you some cherry vanilla. Let this be a lesson to you. Those stupid cops. They went to the wrong place. Arrested the wrong guys.
Of course they did.
Johnny boy, hey! Good for you, Johnny. Show those fucking sons of bitches.
What's up, Rocco? Everything okay here?
He's like,
I don't understand. The man your father beat up was the same one who was congratulating him?
Yeah, one of them, Rocco Alatorre. This is the part when I'm supposed to tell you how terrible my father was and the terrible things he did to me and how he ruined my life. When he beat the shit out of that guy, I went to the class, I told him how tough my father was.
Do you think that's how your son feels about you?
Yeah, probably. But that's the bind I'm in, because I don't want him to be like me.
Have you communicated any of this to your son?
Not in so many words. And what difference would it make? You said so yourself. It's in the blood, hereditary.
That's what she said.
I never heard
Predispositions are only that, predispositions. People have choices.
She finally offers.
I know. I don't even.
Calm down.
You're born to this shit. You are what you are.
So, Olivia, what do you think?
Okies and misfits. That's who goes there. Losers.
Oh, so now Rocco Alator's a loser? He's gonna open a new book out there and get a little cash flow going.
Oh, Mr. Cash Flow. Big business.
What are you?
She does her good.
Your own shadow. It's a chance to get in on the ground floor. He wants me to run it.
A supper club.
Fucking albacore around my neck. Every time I try to do something, me and the kids will go without you.
I'd rather smother them with a pillow than take them to the bed.
Always with the drama.
Oh my gosh. Smother him with a pillow. That would be better.
Livia, here you are.
Ah.
Junior, you scared me to death.
Business headaches like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah, you and the other one with all your headaches.
You shouldn't be so hard on him. He's got a lot to learn, granted, but he's headed in the right direction.
Where to? Overbrook State Mental Hospital?
What?
Oh my god.
How
Oh.
you doing?
Hey.
Junior seems like he's in a good mood.
Uh-huh.
He's on with me.
Nice old smile.
A good day.
My son's staying for dinner, Junior. I don't suppose you have time. Junior's very busy these days with his headaches.
That was a quick visit.
Yeah.
That man
That real short. That
is
was
so full of himself since becoming capo regime. He makes me sick.
Remember the Alatorres, Ma?
You know, they moved to Nevada. They're billionaires now. Oh, that Rocco Alatorre, he was a real go-getter.
Didn't Dad want to go with him? He did. I remember you guys talking about it.
Oh, why would you do this?
What is this with all these questions?
You wouldn't let him.
Let him. You just tell me.
She's so offended.
Well, Dad was no choir boy, but maybe with a little bit of support, you know?
Oh, Mr. Sensitive now.
Oh.
Well, if it bothers you, maybe you better talk to a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick.
What are you talking about, a psychiatrist? You're a real stone player, aren't you, Ma? You threaten to smother his children.
What does that mean?
You know, everybody thought Dad was the ruthless one, but I gotta hand it to you. If you'd been born after those families,
Wow.
you would have been the real gangster.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should watch what you're saying, because she'd turn on you. She would rather smother you with a pillow. You need to watch her.
Be eager to hear the results of our testing as to whether Anthony has ADD. The results were interesting. For the subject to manifest 6 out of 9. In testing, Anthony manifested 5 of those symptoms,
5? Really?
and often fidgets with hands or feet.
He fidgets with hands or feet. And that's a sickness, to fidget.
Mr. Soprano, it's one of 9 possible symptoms.
What constitutes a fidget?
Well, he has a.
I mean, yeah,
he has
got
a valid point.
Well, he's not a kid. He's a 13-year-old boy.
Good for him.
And I don't think we should have to pay for this testing either.
Good for you two. Good for you all.
Not the end of the world, Dan.
I'm depressed.
You're sad and you're angry because you did something stupid and you got grounded. You can't watch TV. You're playing your fucking computer for 2.5 weeks.
It isn't fair.
Got that right.
Is he making it for both of them, see?
Have one too?
This one's yours. Doesn't need sprinkles. You're good.
Oh, I really like the whipped cream. Well, that one was more not slow, but it's more like watching. That was a harder one for reactions because it was just
definitely more of like a Tony family oriented episode rather than like like the mafia aspect. It's more of the family aspect. This episode was with like his home life,
more insight to his life beforehand.
Yeah, his childhood, his upbringing. We saw more of how Livia was her whole life, apparently.
Right, and that was a major, I think, change. I'm going to be looking forward to the next episode because of her knowing that he went to psychiatrist and him confronting her the way he did,
and calling her out on not letting the dad move.
I mean, this is a woman.
He's not afraid of Livia. I don't think he. Well,
he always said she wouldn't do anything. She wasn't going to do it.
Not a physical harm from Livia, but I think he's afraid of disappointing her or failing her as a son, I guess.
In some ways, yeah. I don't know, because he always was saying she wasn't going to do it. She wouldn't do it.
She would never do it. She's just dramatic.
Like, I'm wondering,
she's just
and what is this, how she plays those two against each other? I just don't know why she tries to turn those two against each other. Junior and him.
Oh, yeah. Because what is she
says one thing to one and she says one thing to the other. It's a constant.
Yeah, because last episode, her and Junior
she doesn't want them to be close.
Happy. And then this episode, I can't stand that man.
And where she was starting to say something bad about him. So I wonder why. Why doesn't she want? She doesn't want them too close for a reason, and it's going to benefit her, obviously.
I mean, I would think, unless she just likes
drama, but she does like control.
I would like to see though how they met, like her as a younger woman. How did she charm people? How would, like how she have a husband, family, like she's just miserable, like. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, she made friends with these people at the retirement home.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone loves her at the retirement home.
So she knows.
Everybody's like, oh, hey, honey, you playing bingo tonight?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this was more of a quiet, not that it was boring, because it wasn't boring. It was just more of a getting to know even more.
Yeah, like
closer. Him and his son's relationship.
You seeing his concepts of fatherhood.
I like to see that. I like to see them like when they went to he actually was very smart what he said to the teacher, whatever, about the sons. Yeah. So.
Yeah. But all right. That was episode 7. Down next. So all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. All right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Bye.